Hello all. My name is Bishwadeep and welcome to day 10 of my 100-day AI journey. As I am working on make.com, which is an automation tool or the no code platform where I can automate the things uh, like creating a post on Facebook or Instagram. It's a simple example that I have given. I can do all the automation work with those tools. The name of those tools are make.com, Zapier, N8N. So these are the three most important tools currently on the market, on the AI market right now. So what I have understood is that there are at least six major steps in this automation where how does that automation happens, how does that automation happens one after another, and how does it proceed. So I want to show you the logic behind that, that how I'm also trying to build something with that kind of logic. So let me start with that simple logic. So firstly we have trigger, then we have, let me expand that, trigger, okay. Now we have modules, roots, then we have filters. As I'm working on the make.com, I'm trying to find the simplest way that how can I showcase that what I'm learning, and what you also can learn from me, and to build something from the scratch, and how to automate every of your daily tasks so that it can become easier without being hectic, uh, to analyze all of your work and to perform each and every task. So that's why the automation came in the market, and everybody is using it a huge pace at the current moment. Okay, so iterator, then we have aggregator, and lastly I can say there is another one, it's an webhook. Okay, so fine. So in this way the steps will, yeah, fine. Let me bring this down, sure. So what does the triggers do? Whenever, let me show you the real example. Say you are building something, okay. uh, that day I've shown you that, say you, currently you are building one of the auto posting in Facebook, right? So you can see there will be a schedule here. This is the scheduling, that every 15 minutes. So this is the trigger point, that how you are going to use this trigger. Tells you tell the make.com that you want to start the automation process with the use of some tools. So you are instructing something to build. So let me write it over here. You are telling the automation what to start and when to start. So you are giving the advice to the tool that what you are willing to perform. Okay, it's like, it is like the start button. So whenever anything, or whenever, see, you are you are going to watch some television, a serial or web series, whatever you want. So whenever you are trying to click on the remote, that start button is the trigger that you are initializing that automation process through the triggering thing. So that is the initial point where the automation starts. Right. Now let me here mention this is the trigger. Okay. This is the triggering point. Now come back to this module section. So modules are the part of the triggers that you are advising something to perform that task. So tasks are those modules. Let me show you. Say Google Sheets, watch, add a row, update a row. Okay, see, this is a module. Google Sheets is a module, and these are the tasks that you are providing, or you can say you are configuring this module, that you are updating a row. Okay, connect automatically. See, search by method, search by path. Okay, my drive is there. Click here to choose file. Here you are customizing or configuring the things according to your need, that what kind of things you are going to automate or what kind of things you are going to generate through this scenario process that what you are creating in this make.com. Okay, each modules perform one kind of task. Here you have added Google Sheets. Now you can add the Gmail, send and mail. Okay, you can create another module. So you can Google Gemini AI, simple text prompt. So in this way you can create n numbers of modules here, and you can configure as per your needs in each of the modules, and you can provide the tasks assigned to each of these modules. So like so after the triggering point, the automation starts from this modules. Whenever you are giving the task, the automation starts. See, if I click on run once, kindly, as I have not filled any of the items, it's showing the error prompt. But whenever you will be running this, it will showcase that each of the triggering point starts, and each of the modules perform their task, and perform the scenarios. So that is how the trigger and the module works right now. Okay, now come roots. Roots is like, say let me show you over here. Say this is the line. Let me, okay, see, this is the path that you are going through. Okay, this is a single line of path that you are going through. Now you want to do one thing. You want to diverge this into multiple paths. Say from here this is A, and this is the B point. You are going to C, D, E, and F. So from the point of B, you are moving into different directions to C, D, E, and F, but they doesn't have their connections among themselves. It can be that they can have connections, but as of now, think that from one point the connections are being divided or being segregated into different paths. Say I am creating, I say my current automation process that I want to build is that I want to automate the Facebook post and the Instagram post and LinkedIn post and GitHub post, right? So what I will do, I will try to manage. Say this is the chat gpt, this is the chat gpt. Okay, and this is the initial triggering point. Okay, so here what, Okay, this is the trigger, and here the chat gpt is there. Let me change the color. uh, so red. Okay, this is a chat gpt. From point b, I have given one prompt that give me one only written post for my facebook. So this is my facebook, this is my, pardon my writing. Okay, this is my insta, this is my linkedin, and this is my github. Okay, so I want to automate the post that from here create only text post for my facebook page. So it will create the facebook page post for the facebook. Now again I have given the prompt that maybe there are some other use cases in between. Okay, I'm not mentioning that points, but how I'm showing how it's being segregated in different parts from one point. Th- this b point is initiating the different prompts for the different social pages right now. And after it, that also there may be some kinds of loops or iterations that I'll showcase, or the filtering will be over there to provide different items on the different social pages. So that's how that the routes is being divided, and it provides the different post for the different pages. And for say for the insta only, create the carousels type of post for the instagram. So it will create that part only by creating the topic here, and it will be automatically given with some other some other filtering that maybe use this kind of carousel, and with the given minimum of 3 pages in that carousel, not make some 7 pages. So you are giving some conditions to it. That's how it's being considered to create the routes among themselves. Okay, so that is what the routes define. So let me tell you one more thing also. So after these triggers, we have these modules and the routes. So triggering is a starting point. You want to initialize any kinds of automation. After that, you want to going into modules, that you are defining some task for that particular app to what to perform and what not to. And also routes, that whether where to post, or in what say I was talking about this social media, right? Go into this email, there is being modules that create some task in that google sheet, and slowly whenever you try to write a paragraph and post it to my gmail at 7 a.m daily in the morning. So that's how the routes can be defined, that maybe post it to gmail and post it to my newsletters. So on different purpose, but the same thing can be posted on the different parts also. That's where the routes come in, right? Now coming to the filter. Filter means if conditions, or say if when, and you are providing the conditions to that filter. Let me show you in this excel sheet. It tells you when to allow, and when to stop, like providing if conditions, and also like tells automation when and what should be continued, right? So it is the filters. It tells you when to allow, when to stop, like providing if conditions, and also tells automation when and what to should be continued. It's like that you may have seen in the facebook pages, or in the instagram pages, or maybe anywhere else, that if someone is posting any videos or any reels, they are asking us to comment on the reels as DM or comment or uh, say 1 2 3, so whatever they will provide that particular user name, say not the username, they will particular tell you that try to type that comment in the below the reels as a comment, so that they can provide you something, a template or some kinds of PDF files, or say anything. So how does it work? Whenever, so they have created the backend automation system as like like say say I am an influencer, I told you to comment okay if it's a single inverted comma I have just mentioned. Okay, so I told you to comment if on my comment section. So whenever you are trying to comment the if word in my comment section, then in my backend what happens, i have set it I have set a filter over there, that whenever someone is commenting if on my comment section, then you provide this PDF file automatically uh, to their message box, or say DM them. So that's how. So like commenting, let me write over here, backend process. Okay, backend process, if someone say hi, you will send this PDF. So uh, that is how backend process, if someone says hi, you will send this PDF. So that is how the filter works. The filter works, you are providing something that how you are going to suppose this you are going to provide this automation. You can also think in this way that maybe you are going to use some other conditions, not only say comment section. I'm thinking one of the examples, what can I give you? uh, Kindly, nothing is coming into my mind. Maybe you can take this as an example only. If someone comments, automatically they will get the DM from my end. Simple as that. That is how the filtering works. Okay. Now comes the iterator. Okay. Now comes the iterator. Iterator means one after another. Say 1 2 3. So it automatically again comes back from the third position to the first position. So that's how it automatically comes back from the last position to the first position. It automatically continues the same way that how it's being continued. Okay, say say run idea, run 1, go for idea 1. Okay, now run 2, go for idea 2. Run 3, go for idea 3. So that's how, like whenever you are trying to run 1, go for idea 1, then again run to idea 2, run 3 idea 3, and again go back to idea 1. That's how it's coming on to loop, that you are creating something, again you are creating the different thing in a different way. Say again, I'm showing you the same example only, the automation process, the social media automation process. You are providing a fact, you are providing a fact into one, you are providing this education content and next is the quiz. Say you are having an educational channel, you are providing the fact as one of your posts in the FB or Instagram. Then the second idea, you are providing the education content in the in the form of a carousel, and the third, you are providing the quiz as a form of a say cards or flashcards, whatever. So you are providing different kinds of idea in the different form of posts into different medias, and again continuing the same thing from the fourth day. Again it will be running the fact education content quiz, again fact education content quiz. That's how the iteration moves on. And also the iterator tells you that say you are running a single post. It's being it's being you want currently it's to divide into this, say thing I'm showing you the most best example. uh, you are running a podcast channel, okay? You are running a podcast channel on YouTube. Now you want, it's a say 30 minutes. Now create you want to create 100 shorts out of this long YouTube podcast. Great. So you are segregating that one video into 100 shorts, right? So it can take 30 seconds, it can take 45 seconds, it will be depending that how you are prompting. It's a different criteria. But I'm just showing you this example that you are having a long video, you are cutting this long video into different short videos to into bundles. These are called bundles. So when you are segregating one items into different multiple parts, these are called bundles. And just the opposite is the aggregators. You are combining the multiple bundles into a single bundle. So that's what aggregator is. But currently the iterator means is that uh, you are you are say you are having one caption, uh, uh, you want to break that caption into three different parts. That's what the iterator is. Okay. Now coming back to the aggregator. Just think aggregator is the opposite of the iterator. You are having bundles of things. Say where is that? You are having say three captions, one on one on cricket, one on football, and one on golf. Okay. Now what you want to do as an aggregator, you want to combine all the three captions into one sports caption. Got it? So that's where and it's called the bundles. Bundles, you are combining all the bundles together to create a single thing, right? I forgot one example. I had it in mind when I was showing you this filter option. I had one example. Okay, let me come back to into this. So that's how the aggregator works. You are combining all the different kinds of posts, or say captions, hashtags, or whatever into a single bundle. And it will showcase that uh, it will showcase that how you are combining and how you are producing a good amount of result in the automation system. That's all about these six steps. And these are the most uh, exact steps that every people follows while doing the automation process. Okay, and webhook, as I kept it in a different place, so webhook is also an trigger point. So it instantly triggers all the modules at a single point of time, and it will create the output from there. Now I want to show you one example. Yeah, I got it. Now I want to show you an example that how this whole automation process works, from trigger to modules to routes, filter, iteration, and aggregator. Okay, so say you are the customer. What happened? You are the customer. Okay, you are the customer. You came to a you came to a restaurant. Let me first type, then show you the whole thing. Okay, order takes order, cooks. So I'm just providing you an example that in the restaurant also you can see the whole automation process how it works. So I'm just showing you the real life example or the real life application, that how systematically everything gets into its place. Okay, uh, payment now, say three items. Okay, three items, then one big bag. You are the customer. You are the customer. You have placed an order. So that is the trigger point. You are giving the order to the uh, huh, you are giving the order to the manager or to the waiter over there in the restaurant. So to take place your order, and the waiter takes place your order, and it gives to the chef who cooks your food, right? So here is the module. It's defining some task. The chef is cooking and the waiter is taking your order. That's the module, that's the task that you are providing to the waiter and the chef over there. Okay, now it have been asked that this is the roots, like you want to dine in the table or you want to take away the food. That is the root being mentioned, that how you want to take the food. Okay, so they will not give you the food until the payment is done. So that is the filter, right? That is the filter. And say you have ordered three items, the three items is the iterator. How come it becomes the iterator? You are not, you are giving three items, but it is to be taken by you only, right? The food is one item, you are segregating the food into three different items. So that's how the iterator comes. And each item is called a bundle over here. Now the last part is that one big bag. So one big bag is the aggregator. That means you are keeping the three items in a single bag, right? That means you are keeping all the bundles of the three item food into a single bag, and that becomes the one large aggregator bundle. That's how the automation happens. See, order takes order, the trigger happens, then the task is performed, the the router comes in where you have the option to dine in on takeaway. Then you are having the filtering option, that if the only the payment is done, then only this you can take away your food. And in that food, what is there? You have ordered three foods, you have ordered three items, and that's how the iterator works. And lastly, you have kept all the things in the big bag. That's how the aggregator happens. So that is the whole process of this automation. So till now what I've learned in this make.com, and I'll showcase it tomorrow, that where I'm trying to learn all of these things for the make.com. And not only for the make.com, there are other different AI automation tools which I'll be going through on the in the upcoming days. But for now, what the automation process that I'm following up is in this make.com. And these are the simple process, and these are the basic structuring features that present in each of the automation scenarios that I'm currently doing, or everybody is performing. So thank you everyone, that's all for day 10.